Hey everybody, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a quick, easy, and completely free way to make your own cards for your own homemade trading card game. Now, for my own trading card game, as you might know, Realm Rumble, I make my own cards, as you can see here, and I'm going to be showing you how I make them in under 5 minutes. So, to start off the video, feel free to like and subscribe, as I want to put a lot of work into these how-to videos, because as I've been making cards for almost 1 to 2 years, I've always had questions about how to make these cards. So as I've unlocked how I make my own cards and finished with set 1, I want to share my advice with you guys out there making your own homemade trading card games. So yeah, I want to share that advice. So again, feel free to like and subscribe. I really encourage you guys to add a comment down below on what other how-to videos you would like to see. I have some planned, but I would love to hear what you guys would want to see, as I'm open to ideas because I want to help you guys out. So yeah, so with that, let's get into the video. For step 1, you will need a couple items to be used, such as a pencil like seen here, some sort of trading card game card that is flat, such as, you know, a Pokemon card, Yu-Gi-Oh, or even Magic the Gathering card. I prefer to use Pokemon because I have a lot of them lying around that I don't use anymore. Make sure it is flat for tracing. And then paper. I prefer to use note cards. I'll get into this a little later. You can use just simple printer sheet piece of paper, seen here. So yeah, so to begin, like I said, pencil, Pokemon card, and a piece of paper. As you can see here, here's what we are aiming for, right here. This is what we are aiming for, basically to draw. Now, this could be on a regular sheet of paper, which in this case, you can get about 3 each side. So if I move that out of the way, you could see here, you can get about 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, so I'm going to be using the note cards because I think it's easier. Now, the note cards will cost you money unless you just have them lying around, but they're pretty cheap. They're only 10 bucks. I got them for 3 stacks for 10 bucks. This is the one I'm still using for set 1 of my card game, Realm Rumble, HTCG. I also have 2 more stacks that I have not used yet. So yeah, I'm looking pretty good, and it's only for 10 bucks, 10 to 12. So yeah, so. But if you don't want to spend the money, if you don't have those lying around, then just use a simple piece of paper. It's just not the best of quality, but that's perfectly fine. So to start off, grab your Pokemon card, grab your pencil. We're just going to trace. I prefer to grab 2 sides of the Pokemon card to trace. That way it's easy. It's not flat out in the middle, because then you have to draw all 4 around. At least tracing wise, it's harder, and tracing is not that hard to do. It's just it's nice to have a little help sometimes. So it's a little hard to see here, but I am tracing. Messed up a little there, but it's all good. Flip it around, make sure we have 2 sides again. And we are going to trace. Pretty simple, I'd say so myself. Now that we're here, it's time for step 2. So now these are note cards, so we will have a back side, but we don't care about that. We just care about the front blank side. So step 2, grab your pencil like I have here and just get to cutting. Now this is standard size of a Pokemon card, so it's not that hard to cut. It's pretty small. Yeah, this should look similar to a Pokemon card, except without the awesome art and color, or any other trading card game it should look like. Here's one. I do have the other sitting right here. So I'm just going to leave that here because I don't really need it. So yeah, we just leave our trash, throw it to the side. Yeah, this should be pretty even with this. Should cover the whole thing. You can see here. Now, if you have a guess, you can kind of see with my cards here, Shadow Knight from Realm Rumble TCG. There's a little yellow sticking out. That is the Pokemon card behind it. So that leads us to step 3. I am kind of rushing this, but once you get a hang of it, you can do this in 1 to 2 minutes. Without using the art, of course. But if your art's simple like mine, it could take you 5 minutes to make a card. So yeah, next up, you're going to need some sort of sleeve, card sleeve. Now, if you've ever seen the pages, the card pages from like a notebook or a card sleeve notebook, hold playing cards in, even baseball cards, football cards like I've done before. You can cut these out. And with this, now this one, depending on what side you cut on, you will have sides that are open, completely open, and you don't want those. You will have to use tape for those, which I do have right here. But we don't want to use the tape for that specifically. So you want to use, well, these are actually not the best example because these are all side pieces. But what I like to use is your actual own card sleeve. Now these do cost money. The title, I don't want to clickbait. You actually don't necessarily need this, but I prefer to use the card sleeve. So this is Titan Shield. You might have seen my previous videos. I also like using Dragon Shield for the black matte or mate, how you call it. Yeah. So you're gonna put them together and basically find the side that's open, stick them in, and boom, you have your own playing card. Now, of course, there's no effect, no cool art. That's perfectly fine. You just take it out and get to drawing. So, with the drawing portion, you want to grab some sort of ruler, a pencil, of course. I like to use this to measure, the long ruler, wooden ruler, and this to actually go along the line. If you are a little advanced, now I did say this is free. I'm going to keep saying this. It is completely free, but if you want to go advanced, buy something like this. I found this just lying around my house. Perfect for a shape of head, a circle, square, anything you want. It's really good for drawing. Yeah, the main things are these two, and then a card sleeve. Now, I will be showing you how to, of course, not use the card sleeve. Now, this is free, so tape, go to your local library, find this. You don't actually need to own a piece of tape or a tape dispenser. You just need one like here, found anywhere in your local classroom. Now, I think I do have a double sticky side, which does stink, but so I did not grab the right piece of tape, but that's fine. Here, you're just gonna tape. Make sure you have just a little bit of it showing. You can even go lesser than that. And there you go. It's tight. On one side, that is. As you can see, the other side is lifting up from my fan here I have going. Now, with this other side, barely showing. Oh, there we go. And go across the back side. Now, remember, the back side is the Pokemon card, making it nice and strong. You can see there the pieces of tape, kind of hard with the flexion, but, or the lighting, I should say. But yeah, here you go. Here's your card. Now with this card, this is where I like to do my measurements. I won't give you the exact measurements of my card because this is my own property. I like to I don't want to keep a secret, of course, but I like to keep my own measurements so I can use it for myself. So yeah, after this, just go to town. So yeah, you can just mark and then measure. That double-sided tape is really struggling. So this won't be the straightest, but yeah, here's the top. You can use this for the title, just like mine, you can see here. So yeah, you're basically, I got just a random sheet of paper, traced it, cut it out, taped it to the back of Pokemon card I just used a pencil, some tape to tape it all together, pencil to draw the measurements with the trusty ruler here, and boom, I got my card. Then after that, I could draw a little effect box. It won't be the straightest, but there you go. After that, just draw a little fun character. So I do like doing stickman in my TCGs, but I think that's fun. That's the fun of it. So I think I might put some sort of sword here. Let's see, I'm trying to think. Maybe a staff, how about that? And I'm gonna, just a spear. Went from sword to staff to spear. That's fine, pretty cool. And then maybe a little shield. So yeah. I don't know how you want to do this. Of course, it is your drawings, however you want to do it. Put a little spike down the front. So yeah, there's my little stickman there. I got a little character. Now, the other ones I'm going to show off are a little bit better, a little bit colored too. But yeah, this is how you start off. You write your name, a fact box, everything, and boom, you got your card. So, of course, I put a little bit more time into my art, and effects and thinking about that. So that takes upon days to maybe do an art. Well, my art actually only takes about 5 to 10 minutes. It is simple, not colored, just with pencil, but the effects could take weeks. It's taken me months just to brainstorm whole realms, I'm talking about my own card game, but effects themselves, I want to make the card game good. But a lot of times, I do this for fun. And for some of you guys that aren't looking to sell your card game, put it on the internet for other people to play, just for you and your friends, your brother, your sister, your parents, your family members, friends at school, right? You can just use this and write own little cool effects. You play this card, you win the game. Who knows? But yeah, it's pretty simple. This is how I do it because I have a bazillion Pokemon cards here. You can see that. Oh, this is not a bazillion. I have huge packs of them. But yeah, all these cards here, you can see here, I have hundreds more of these. But yeah, you can all see kind of the yellow snippet, and that is the Pokemon card sticking out. This one I actually measured perfectly to a point where the yellow is not sticking out, but if you put it at a certain angle, you can see it. So yeah, that's what all the yellows on these cards are, if you're wondering what that was. But yeah, pretty easy and small video, quick video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I have not missed anything that I remember. This has been a pretty quick and short video, as only a quick couple steps. Of course, if you want to advance your art, feel free to go and get yourself some colored pencils, Crayola, whatever it is. As you can see in my art, I only use pencils here. I really just do stickman. As you can see, a little more complicated art, but I don't color it. Some I do, as I've showed here with this guy, little goblin. But yeah, it's really your choice. Have fun with this, because in the end, making a trading card game, it's fun. I love the effects, the cool art. It's been a journey, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and found it very helpful. Feel free to like and subscribe if you found this video helpful. So yeah, also don't forget to comment down below what other short how-to videos you would like to see, if you guys are struggling with finding those videos out there on the internet like I have before. So yeah, hope you guys found this helpful, and see you guys in the next vid.